Don't trip.
Don't trip.
Don't trip.
Don't even trip. We got you.
All right, yo. What's up, everybody? This is Don't Trip Podcast. It's your boys, David and Justice. I haven't, if you're listening to this, I haven't been on, like 2 weeks? It'll be 2 weeks.
Probably. Yeah, you're not even on next week neither.
So what's going on, everybody? It's good to hear from you guys, or to talk to you guys.
From them right now? Yeah,
we're going to just jump into some current event stuff. So right now we're filming it on the 2nd
December 2nd.
December.
Yep.
And if anybody's paying attention, probably all you, Kanye just tried to out Chris Paul,
CP3.
trying to bring down the man Chris Paul. And then we're going to talk a little bit about, we got some holiday questions.
Yeah, a little holiday talk. I think we did get a holiday question we could throw in there for sure.
Yeah, we got a little holiday questions because Christmas is coming up. And then we're going to jump into some questions you guys sent us in the DMs. So, David.
Let's get into it. Jay.
Kanye.
Oh, wait. Go like, comment, subscribe, and follow our stuff.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you show love on all platforms. And submit all your questions on Instagram DM, and we'll get to them eventually. We have a lot of questions, but we'll get to them.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's talk about Kanye, man.
Let's talk about it.
We know Kanye has been a hot topic for all the wrong reasons.
All the wrong reasons.
Recently, right?
Bro's
now,
just talking.
Right. Now, all of a sudden, out the blue, I don't know if something triggered him or like something happened, but he just wanted to out Chris Paul and say, did you see the tweet?
Yeah, I saw the tweet. Well, I saw it. Daniel sent it to me and it was deleted. And then someone else sent it to me, like a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know motherfuckers are quick to screenshot. He said,
let's break one last window before we get out of here. I caught this guy with Kim. Good night.
Yeah, and then it's a picture of Chris Paul. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's actually wildness.
Because Chris Paul got a wife and 2 kids.
Yes. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Like, but also, bro, like, how long they been married?
Like, I don't know. It's been a minute. Kim and Kanye.
Also, Chris Paul seemed kind of... Chris Paul's in the NBA, though. I was about to say, he seemed kind of short.
Yeah. I think he's like 6'2".
Oh, yeah, okay. But he's probably like our height, but he just looks short compared to...
Yeah, them big-ass niggas. No, how tall is Chris Paul? I really want to know because I don't think I would look that small on the court.
Yeah. But
you know what I'm saying?
Well, what's it called? Steph Curry's 6'3"?
He's 6 feet. Chris Paul's 6 feet.
All right. But
Steph Curry's 6'2". Kyrie 6'2".
Okay. Anyway, we get off topic.
Yeah.
So we love sports. That's probably why. But bro, what's it called? Dry snitching?
Dry snitching?
Dry snitching.
Yeah.
Like, for no reason, he's out in the boy. First off, that's gonna ruin a whole family.
Like, it is. Cause you know cause he was trending all night. So you know his wife woke up probably and was like
girl, did you
Chris,
see what they posted about you?
What is this? Christopher, what is this?
I know you're in the doghouse right now. And then did you see I think that's what caused it though, because he just Kanye just had to pay what's her name? Kim.
Yeah. Like
what is it?
Child support.
How much is it a month?
$200K.
You know how much
which is like
a month is, bro?
I understand, but like she don't need that.
She don't need it at all. You
know what I'm saying? She don't need no fucking child support.
I mean,
at that point, she just want that man's money.
Yeah. Bro, how rich do you have to be to pay $200,000 a month?
In child support.
Like,
is he a billionaire? Is Kanye?
Yeah, I think he was until he lost all his deals. Yeah, he was until he lost all his deals. But hey, man, I don't know.
And I heard that part of the divorce settlement, like she got most of their houses.
Really?
Yeah, I heard they had like 30 houses or something like that.
So what? She got 14, 15, 16 out of 30?
She got a bunch of them. Girl.
20 out of 30. Oh, we only got 10 houses left.
Like she needed them. That shit's crazy.
But okay, so let's play Kanye advocate for a second. You feel me?
All right.
So say God forbid, Tofiakwa, your girl Y'all getting a divorce, right? And she make you pay bands for child support. Like she played you in court, right?
Yeah.
But you knew that like you could do something to get her in trouble. Like that's just like this. Nothing gonna backlash for him snitching. Like no one finna do nothing out of that, except for he came out for Chris Paul. But like, so
Right.
would you out that girl out of like spite or vengeance type?
No. No. Because in this situation, I feel like he was doing it to affect Kim, but this actually really gonna affect Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think he was like trying to out Chris. I think he was trying to out Kim, but it's doing the complete opposite because nobody really gives a fuck about Kim Kardashian, bro. Like,
no, what about the show?
No one cares.
Yeah,
and like you see all that shit going on with Balenciaga too.
Balenciaga need to copy that. No, I haven't. Oof. What happened?
That shit's crazy.
Wait, what's happening?
I can't even say like the words, but like Balenciaga was promoting some really inappropriate shit.
Really?
And, yeah. And that's like one of Kim's like brands that she works with or whatever.
Inappropriate, like
worse.
Abuse.
It's like worse of the worst, bro. Yeah, it's like abuse to the innocence.
To the innocence.
Yeah.
How do they like? They was promoting
the most
like
innocent thing on the earth. What is it?
A child.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's not good.
That's bad.
It's not good.
So, but do you know how they were like promoting? Like, were they like?
It was like
bags or
it was like a campaign. It was like a campaign that they were running.
Oh,
yeah. And I don't even want to talk about it. It's kind of sick.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, so like everybody's like, fuck Balenciaga.
They're not selling their stuff though. They ain't gonna get no bread.
Bruh.
Yeah, but no, the snitching thing's crazy. I'm not gonna cap to you because now that I think about it, if a girl took like all my money, not all my money obviously, but like bands and she just walking away from it, I had something like that wouldn't like it wouldn't hurt her like for real. It's just be like you're a bad person. Let people know that you're a bad person. I'm not gonna cap. In the heat of the moment, I'll probably tell somebody, TMZ. I'll probably be like, oh, and by the way.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. I did see under that tweet it said Chris Paul was with some girl named Kim like years ago. So he might just be like saying that to incite drama or whatever, you feel me? Because like it's not true.
Yeah.
It is true or whatever. But
I seen this morning because the news broke last night. And I seen this morning that someone close to the Suns, you know how they say someone close to the Suns, I have a source close to the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, someone close to the Suns says that it's completely false and Kanye is just trying to cover up for all his wrongdoings, like point the attention somewhere else or something. Because I think he said something yesterday about like praising Nazis or something. I seen some crazy.
Oh, he said something, bro. He was like, he said something about like Hitler. And he said like, I was like, ain't no way this man just said that on the. First off, do you really think it's him in the mask all the time?
Oh, like in that black shit?
Yeah. If I was him, I wouldn't go nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think that's him.
Yeah. I feel like he only wears the black stuff when he doesn't want to do it.
Right. And so he could just send anybody out there.
But think about it. The stunt double is getting in trouble right now. He's like, bro, why you say that one? Like, you was out of pocket for that. I told you to be out of pocket. I didn't tell you to be out of pocket.
Niggas out of the job. No public appearances.
What do you think? Like, okay, that brings up to another thing. Because I was just thinking about this. How much, like, percentage-wise, how much of Hollywood and, like, that world do you think is real? Like, how much of it is fabricated relationships? How much of it is, like, all that stuff? Like, a percentage real? You feel me?
That's a good question. I think it's a very small percent.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to go on the higher end, but yeah.
I think that the really higher up people who are like actually really famous, like people like the Kardashians and like, I think they're fucking so calculated and manipulative in like the way they do things that it's like, they know how to manipulate the media to think whatever they want them to. They have so much influence that they can be portrayed in a certain light because they want them to. And they do it, and they do certain things just for attention. Whether that be a good thing or a bad thing.
I do agree with the attention thing, because even like TikToks that go viral or YouTube videos that go viral, like it's all about clickbait. It's all about like saying the right thing at the right time, doing stuff that people think is out of pocket.
Exactly.
Not always being the real you, which is impressive, because like people that get famous from being a real you, like that's rare nowadays.
Yeah. Like just think about it. Think about Kim and how she like ended things with Kanye all abruptly, and then all of a sudden she was with Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on.
Like that shit's calculated, bro. Like it did something to push her in front of more cameras for like a positive thing, right? But everyone knew that shit was fake. So then it ended in like after like 4 or 5 months. Or whatever.
And then like even with like movie stars and stuff, all of a sudden, you know, who used to do this all the time? Disney Channel.
Oh Disney Channel, they all used to date each other.
They all used to date once they started on the show together, and like once they about to be in an episode together, they're suddenly dating. Like, come on,
right? No, that's facts. That's facts. So I remember they would do like the Wizards of Waverly Place like crossover, and it would be like Selena Gomez and one of the Sprouse twins was like crushing on each other or whatever type shit.
The tabloids, bro, like those magazines and
that's all it is. Yeah, they're just trying to draw more attention to what's going on, and so like I think that shit. I think it's like the majority of it is fake, but it's like it's planned. You gotta remember these motherfuckers are actors, bro.
You're right. Okay.
And they're and most of them are, and a lot of them are fucking good actors.
Like
so you telling me they can't act like when they go out in public? They'll be like, okay, go out in public with this person and act like you guys are in a relationship together.
Facts.
Draw attention to yourself. We'll give you money for it. Like you'll get more money from it. Like that's it.
That's a good.
They don't have to do shit in private. Just go out in public.
Would you do that?
Would I do it?
Say what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah. Say you were playing. You were Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Right. You played Jon Snow through the whole season, and they wanted you to act like you and Daenerys were dating off camera.
Okay.
Like for real. Like I need y'all like to get engaged and get like call off the engagement eventually. This has to go for a year or two. Yeah. Would you consider doing that?
I would if it depends on how big the bag is.
Okay. So what if it was strictly popularity? Like we know that this finna pop off. Like people can be like, oh, they're dating in real life. This will give you opportunities in the future. All that stuff. Would you do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And
so we can't even blame him. We can't even blame him.
But like the thing is, I think I would do it. And if I ever came across like someone that I actually like, I would have to let them know and like make them sign the NDA or some shit. You can't tell nobody.
Yeah, and I feel like you got to tell your family
we can come
too.
out like we can come out in the public as soon as our fake relationship is over.
She said we could come out in the public. Oh, Jon Snow. That'd be okay. That makes sense though.
Would
That's
you do
interesting. Oh heck yeah. I feel like it'd be like having the TV show off the TV show. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
what if you had a girlfriend already though?
Oh.
And then it was like break up with her and then get with her. For the vet.
Like you just said, it would have to be a disclaimer. Like we don't have to actually. We could just do it, and then they'd have to be down though. Like it'd have to be a conversation between me and her. If if this amount of bread is enough worth this.
Right.
Like we could still do whatever.
You can get a percentage of the bread.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. It don't just affect that person. It's going to affect like their whole family, their name type shit.
Facts. Like you can't come over for Thanksgiving or Christmas or nothing without without it being under wraps. Otherwise,
and just think about like as a parent sitting there and watching your child like get bashed on TMZ or some shit.
Yeah.
E-News. Oh, so and so breaks up with so and so.
But like doing that in your $1 million mansion, I'm chilling. You feel me? Doing that in your $1 million mansion, I'm chilling. Be like, oh dang, Johnny, you getting cooked right now.
Yeah. Like we always say, this is a conversation that has to be had.
Indeed. And you gotta, cause like living in like a limelight lifestyle stuff, I feel like it's not easy for guys or girls. You feel me?
Right.
So
Facts.
I think that's why people date people in their social status or like whatever they're doing, because that person understands that like the aspects that come with it.
Yeah.
Like a regular person dating Kim Kardashian or whatever, a regular person, they'd be like, oh damn, I'm dating Kim Kardashian, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But like the second like the Kardashian show tells her she has to go do something, you get all pissy. Like it's something you can't really handle.
Right.
So you got to be really understanding if you're dating someone outside of your norm or class or whatever.
Facts.
Tis the season for sales and the perfect time to try America's Best Value Meal Kit. Add every plate to your holiday shopping list and snag a great deal on affordable, crowd-pleasing meals. Every plate is 25% cheaper than grocery shopping, which means you can put the money you save towards gifts for family, friends, and even yourself. At first, I thought the meal kits might be expensive, but now I'm convinced you can get the same convenience and deliciousness at a much lower price. And with food prices at the grocery store going up, I can count on every plate to be a great value meal week after week.
Yeah, with the holidays time getting busy, you want a home cooked meal every once in a while. And every place is a perfect solution. As soon as you get home, you go walk up to the door and there's going to be a nice box of fresh food ready for you to make for the week, right? So my favorite thing from Every Plate is they got these burgers. It's like these barbecue burgers. Oh my goodness. I get those every week. It's so easy to make. It takes about like 30 minutes. The ingredients are fresh. They have the directions right there for you. So I love using Every Plate, man. It's got some really good food on there too.
Hey, that's cool. So how do I get it? How do I get this package, man? Tell me now.
All right. So you can get your first box for just $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com and entering code DON'TTRIP149.
So we can get started with Every Plate for just $1.49 per meal, actually, on your first box by going to everyplate.com, entering code DON'TTRIP149. All right. Listen, that was it.
But I also feel like that shit's impossible.
Impossible is crazy, but
like like a regular Joe, like an actual average Joe.
I'm gonna ask you a question right now. Don't judge me for knowing this. You ever seen Starstruck?
Starstruck,
the Disney Channel movie? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wait. Tell me how it goes. I definitely seen it, but I forgot.
It goes. This movie. I've seen half of it-ish, maybe. He's like a singer or something. I'm dead serious. I know the theme song, because it was catchy and Daniel would be singing all the time. It's like the starstruck camera flashes covered the magazine, and then something living something as a teen. And
all right, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, the person, a pop star, actually, that was the song. So, and then he meets some regular girl, I think on a beach or something. I don't know. I just remember a beach scene. But like she had to hide it. Like he had a star relationship, but he actually liked this girl, wanted to be with this girl type.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. So like,
is this what the nigga from Sunny with a Chance? The
Sunny
blonde
with
dude?
A Chance?
He's blonde, right?
Yeah, he was a blonde guy with like the Justin Bieber cut.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it was that dude. And then he was dating some brunette or something like that.
Gotcha.
But something like that. So I don't think it's impossible. I feel like it'd be dope.
That's just a movie, cuz.
hey, I think it'd be dope. I feel like if famous people dated regular people, it'd bring them more down to earth. You feel me?
I think it's impossible because when is a regular Joe gonna be around a famous person of that stature? You know what I'm saying? It's not like Kim Kardashian just going to Fry's.
But you saw at that Sweetie concert when she called out Buddy.
Yeah.
He should have took his butt on stage, made a move, or at least got her number. And that's like I get it. It's going to be more difficult to bag like someone of higher caliber, but it's not impossible. Obviously, thinks you're attractive. If you smooth, if you cool with it, then you can bag. Like I feel like that's a scenario. Like I feel like you're right. It's rarer, but it's not impossible.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you.
It's not impossible.
That's just funny.
It is funny, and some people think we're famous. Like, shoot, your girl was excited to go out with you because you was a shepherd. Like,
that's not true.
Stop.
That's not true.
Stop.
That's not true.
Stop.
She didn't tell me she was a fan until
exactly
a year in.
Exactly.
I was like, damn, nigga, what?
But like, it was not like she was like obviously she was fan saw her stuff or whatever. But that'd be like if I was single meeting Brianna, right? That's low key. I had planned this out when I was like younger, right? So if I ever met a famous person that I knew who they were, I would be like, I don't know who you are. I would act it. I would be like, nah, like,
Oh, what's your name?
Yeah, what's your name? Who are you?
Rihanna.
And be like, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Rihanna? How do you Rihanna?
That's a unique name. I never heard that before.
Yeah. I don't know. Where are you from? Type. I would just play it off like try to be cool because obviously people don't want to be known for like, or if you're meeting someone that you want to be with for real, you want to be yourself. Like, yeah. And someone being a Rihanna fan trying to date Rihanna, that's not going to work.
Wait,
like,
so when you met Brent Vias or however you say his name, Vias.
Yeah.
Did you go up to him and be like, hi, my name's David. What's your name?
No. I was like, hey, bro, you look mad familiar. And then he was like, oh, yeah, really? And I was like, yeah, I swear I've seen like your music or something. I don't really listen like that. But like, I think like I've seen your stuff. And then because my cousin's in music, I was like, he talks about you all the time. I couldn't remember his last name. I was like, Brent something. He was like, yeah, that's me. And like, it was just after that, we just talked.
Okay. So you did kind of play the like, I don't really know you.
A little bit.
But as soon as you seen that nigga, you're like, that's that nigga right there.
Exactly. So you feel me? You got to play it off because I definitely recognize him off jump, but you got to play it cool. It's not like not fake it. Like I can't fake it. Like I wouldn't like go up to somebody because why? If I didn't know who you was, why'd I walk up to you? Right. That's why I'm saying it'd be different. Like with the Brent Fires because I walked up to him versus. If I met a girl, like we bumped into each other, be like, oh, you look pretty, you look whatever. Right. What's your name?
Oh, she look good.
Yeah. What's your name type? Versus, this is a dude. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to.
Nigga. You feel me? I don't swing that way.
Yeah. I don't swing that way.
All right.
All right. The first question is, you ready?
Yeah.
We only got like 2 today anyway. Okay. So I'm a white woman and sorry. Okay. Okay. So I'm a white woman. We've been dating. Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. I'm a white woman. I've been dating a black man for over a year. Family is very important to me, and I haven't met my boyfriend's family. And when I asked why, he told me it's because I'm white, and his family doesn't care to meet me because I'm white. What do I do? Don't trip.
We got you. Coming from an interracial family, you can't let it stop you. Even though family is something that's important to you. I personally wouldn't be sitting here if my dad, followed the norm or this whatever the norm was back then, because interracial dating wasn't a thing, right? And it was kind of looked down upon still. So you can't let that get in the way, even though family is something that's important to you. If you love that person, that should be the only thing that matters.
So like, I feel like that'd be good for like, buddy. Send man's what Jay just said, but. In her aspect, how she should handle it, because like it's not her choice. You feel me? Like it's his family. He's making the decision.
Yeah.
I feel like it's harder in her shoes, like what she should do,
Not really because, he knew that, right? And he's choosing to stay with her, right? Mm-hmm. So he's not letting that affect how he feels. So why should she?
That's true. Okay, so she shouldn't.
She's not dating his family.
Factual. So she shouldn't. She should. I know it's important to meet families or whatever. Mm-hmm. But in this aspect, he's still dating with his family, knowing this,
right?
Regardless of how they feel. So you shouldn't take that much pride in having to meet his family or getting to meet his family. That makes sense.
And I'm sure the more the relationship goes on, and how much they see that. How much you mean to him, they'll, come around eventually. Yeah. They might not be, I don't know if they just don't like white people or something.
Yeah.
But like, I
get it.
They'll come, they should come around eventually at one point. If y'all niggas get married, like, they're going to have to accept the fact.
Then you're not living with him no more. So it don't even matter. Like,
right.
You start your own family.
Exactly.
Change up the norm. But so okay, would you like I don't think we've ever been in this or you've ever been in this. You date a lot more people than me. Like what would you do if your moms didn't like your girl? Like she just got the bad vibe. She thought she was bad for you. She thought you could do so much better type.
I would hear her concerns, but I wouldn't let that be the ultimate decision.
Okay.
I would take her concerns into like real consideration and
Yeah.
look for those things that she's talking about.
Yeah.
And if they're valid, then it's a good enough reason. But I can't just take what she's saying, and if I don't see it, obviously I know the person better.
Yeah.
And I take my parents' opinion seriously.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wouldn't let it be the determining factor.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like I think a lot of families, especially moms and their sons, they're so close that like if the girl might take away from that closeness, then it's like a no. And not only race, I'll get to the race in a second, but like someone who lives across the country, someone who's a different religion's a big one. That's actually not that's a big one.
Religion is tough.
Yeah, that's a tough one. But just stuff that would take away from you, like you don't need your mom anymore, you don't need your family anymore, you got this girl. And I think that's a transition every mother has to take once your son gets in a serious relationship or gets married. Like you don't have to baby him anymore. He's got like a woman that will do that for him. Hopefully he picked one that can take care of him. But like with the race thing, it's different because like even like I don't know how American Black people work, but like Nigerians, like they would rather have a Nigerian wife than like someone from Kenya because it's a culture thing. Like you want to match the culture. Like you don't want to have to be at your wedding, splitting the wedding between Nigeria and Ghana or like,
two different cultures.
Like even in Nigeria, like Igbo people versus Yoruba people, like there's splits everywhere. So I feel like regardless of what race you are, what culture you are, like there's always going to be something that the other person doesn't like or is going to be different. Yeah. And I do agree older generations are a lot more set in that, like marrying someone that whatever. But there were people that broke the norm, like you just said.
For sure.
And it's low-key becoming more of the norm, breaking the norm. So if it's someone that you think is a ride or die for real, and like Jay said, that's your family, but this is going to be a future family if that's what you want. Yeah. You got to make that decision.
I feel like, man, the cultural thing is crazy.
Yeah.
Because like just hearing you talk about, African culture and how serious you guys are about who you marry and like what culture they come from. It's like damn, that shit's really crazy.
No, it's wild. Like especially African people that moved to America, it's not as the same, but they literally have a name for like Black people. I can't remember it, but it's mad insulting. It's a name for like Africans that have moved to America and changed their ways, or like Black people that it pretty much means like off the boat. You feel me? Gotcha. So like they literally have a name for that. Like that, oh, he's dating this person. Like that is a blank. You feel me? So it's like it's a whole culture shock, no cap to you. So it's different. It's different. Just date who you want.
I know. I'm always like you can never change who you are, right?
Yeah.
And you shouldn't try to change who anybody else is. And you just got like, if you like somebody and they don't accept like who you are, then you got to keep it pushing, right? Factuals. And like you talk about like religion's a big thing for me though. Huge. That's something that would be
the deciding factor type.
A deciding factor type of thing. And that's something that I bring up early. I let them know early, like I'm a very religious person, and see how they come from it, or how they answer that, or react to it. And if it's like nah, I don't believe in God, like nah, that shit fake, or whatever it might be, then we go from there, right? And I'm just like, it's always nice to introduce people to God, right? But when they're sitting here and they're what's the word, atheist or whatever, yeah, then it's kind of like, we just don't believe in, we're not gonna believe in the same type of things.
And it's like, it's not even, honestly, like, you don't want the person you care about to be doing different stuff than you, whatever. But I think the religion aspect is more future stuff. Like Imagine dating someone, you're Christian and they're Muslim, or you're Christian and they're Buddhist. You're Christian and they're more even Mormon, like, or even close religions like Mormon or Catholic or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want a divided household. Like, you don't want the kids to be like, oh, which church we going to today, type. Or like, oh, we're going with mom and dad today, type. That's kind of crazy. So
yeah, and I feel like it's a conversation to be had.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, because my dad was like, he was Baptist, and my mom's like Lutheran, and it's like it's basically it's a little bit of the same, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
They both believe in like a little bit of different things.
Pops
whatever.
Is Baptist.
Yeah. My grandma used to have. She used to own a Baptist church. We used to.
I didn't come visit that joint.
Yeah, we used to be getting lit in there. That was like I was a little baby. I just remember watching home videos of it and shit. Mm-hmm. But I like we got raised as like Lutheran, so we went to like a Lutheran school, a Lutheran church, and it's just like it's a conversation that you got to have. Factual. Especially, I don't know how different it is. Like when you're talking about it, like Christian and a Mormon, right? Yeah, or like a Christian and a Buddhist or Muslim or whatever it is. So you just gotta talk. You gotta talk about everything. You gotta talk about everything.
Talk about it. Hey, eventually that's gonna come up. So that's why. That's why there's engagement. You got a whole year or whatever to figure out if you can live with.
Well, you getting engaged though. You getting engaged? What you like? You don't have those things figured out, and you getting engaged?
Oh no! But okay. I feel like some people might. I feel like once you get engaged, and you live with someone, you finna find out stuff. Like they could have been telling you, oh yeah, I do Bible study every day. Mm-hmm. I've been doing this, but they also know you're a Christian, so they saying the right things to get like you feel me? Yeah. So like I'm living with you. Where the Bible at? Where the Bible at?
I hear you.
So it's like
I think. So you're not gonna live with somebody till they engaged?
Yeah.
Or until you're engaged?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I feel like it's important to live with somebody before you get engaged.
See, but how long you plan on being engaged?
So I view engagement as like we're announcing that we're ready to get married. So however long it takes to plan the wedding.
Like, see, that's interesting because I view engagement as the trial period.
As a trial period.
We're gonna move into Okay, that's actually interesting. I've never heard the just how long it takes to plan a wedding. So I think engagement is more like, okay, we have made this decision that this is someone I want to be with for the rest of my life, and we're now engaged. So I wouldn't even get married until like a year after the engagement. So that whole engagement is we're gonna live together. We're gonna see how each other ticks. We're gonna plan. We're gonna have these conversations that we might not have had. Like that need to 100% be addressed. Yeah. And that's why, if not, then we call off the engagement. We're not married. Like we're not planning a wedding. Like that's how I see engagement even.
Yeah. I view engagement like as a more serious type of thing.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to propose to somebody and get engaged to somebody, I need to know. Like it has to be 100 in my brain that we're getting married and like it's going to be a good marriage type of thing.
That makes sense. That's why I never understood. That's why I think of it different though, because we're not, if that was the case, why wouldn't we just get married right there?
Because like you have to, like you're just following the steps, right? So you got to get engaged, right?
It's crazy.
And then you got to plan the wedding, right? And then you got to get married. So it's like, you can't just, we're getting married. Wait, but you didn't even like propose to her.
Some people do that. People elope and stuff like that and they get straight married. And then, like, they have fights and stuff later in the future. I'm like, you should have had that engagement period, my dog.
See, that's why I think it's important to live with somebody before you get engaged to them, because then you go figure out who that person is, right? You spending, you're basically playing marriage.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I understand that then. If you're doing that beforehand, then okay. I get the engagement being more of a wedding planning step. Mm-hmm. But if you like me personally, I'm not until I'm engaged. I'm not, unless it's that financially beneficial. And even then I might still want like separate rooms and stuff like that, just because until we're engaged, I need my space.
Whoa, this is like, I've never like heard it. I never heard of this before. So you're getting engaged to somebody
it's not even me. It's not even me. That's how I was taught. Like that's the culture. Like you're
Really?
not living with this person. You're not sleeping with this person in the same bed until you're engaged.
Oh, I understand that. I understand
Yeah.
that. And I feel like that's pretty common. I feel like you don't live with somebody until you engage with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I kind of see it the other way.
I feel that.
I feel that. Because people break off engagements for that reason.
Yeah.
Right. So they get engaged and they live together and then they're like this nigga. Right. And so then that's when the engagement breaks off. And then that's kind of like that's just a whole letdown.
Whole letdown. Hey man, at least they didn't pay for no wedding.
You said what?
Do you want to? At least they didn't pay for the wedding.
Hey, that's the girl's dad's job.
What if her dad broke?
This coming out your pockets.
You're ugly. Yeah. All right. You want to hit this last one? We hit good times. You want to hit this last question?
Yeah, come on.
All right. What does it mean when your sneaky link says "I love you" when he's? Damn, these questions. I feel like we need to have a literature class.
All right. Don't be know how to type.
Oh, need a comma or something. What does it mean when your sneaky link says "I love you" when you're hooking up when he's drunk? LOL. Don't trip.
We got you.
You think those are bottled up feelings?
I'm a believer in. I'm a kind of believer, like 50-50 believer in that. Like your true feelings come out when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So like I believe that, but I also believe that you can say some really dumb shit.
Yeah. Or like
that you don't mean.
And you have I agree. I still believe that like I'd say it's a 90-10 split that your sober actions or your drunk actions are sober thoughts. Actions. Yeah. Or but I also think that being intoxicated or whatever elevates the emotion. You feel me? So like even if you're drunk, high, whatever you're doing, like drugs like stimulate your brain. Like you're gonna be like, oh whoa, I've never felt this way before. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
And mid stroke, I love you. Huh? Excuse me? So it's just hey, I wouldn't until you hear it sober, I don't think you should hold him on it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So don't go quoting that one. Because he's gonna be like, nah, I was drunk. I didn't mean it. It was just a stupid decision. And then your
feelings gonna be hurt.
Mad hurt.
So yeah, just wait till you say it's sober. And low key, it's like when you're in an intimate act, like it's easy to let everything, all those that excitement and everything control you. You know what I'm saying? So you just saying some wild shit.
Sometimes stuff. Nah, girls. Hey, there's some wild stuff that come out. Keep it PG though. Mm-hmm. So, hey, but that's the last question we have for today. We didn't even get to other segments. We were just talking today. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the episode.
Yeah.
But thanks for tapping in. If you listen all the way to the end, if this is the audio, check out the video on YouTube. We got that. We got shorts. We got TikTok. We got Instagram popping off. We appreciate y'all right now. We're trying to go up, hopefully get some sponsorships. If you got any sponsors, deals or whatever that want to work with your boys, send us some clothes, whatever, we rep it. If it's cool, if it's chill.
Yeah, send us some clothes, man. I need some more free clothes.
Free clothes is crazy. I bet it got to be cool, though. I'm not finna rep no boo-boo stuff. So, hey. You saw when I asked for people on the show, I was like, don't be, like, as long as you're not weird.
I didn't see it. I
posted on my story. I
didn't see it. It was last weekend, right?
Yeah, it was last weekend.
Yeah, I was like not on my phone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I posted asking for people because I've been filming out here and it's actually been going well. So like I got episodes with funny people. It's just different. You feel me?
Funny,
yeah. And then I asked and I was like people were commenting like, am I weird or am I like boring? And I didn't know how to answer. I was like, I mean, that's a question you ask yourself. So if you have to ask yourself that question, then probably
these are people you know.
Yeah, it's because we're gonna be in AZ. I'm being in AZ, so I'm finna while you not in Phoenix. I'm like literally January 1st through 15th. I'm going somewhere every day, like for an hour. Yeah, I'm going stupid.
We gotta plan a time.
Yeah, definitely. Look for a studio too, and we could plan a time like maybe you come early January and I come before, or vice versa. I come down late or mid January, so like we can figure something out. But I forgot. I really thought we were still. I thought we were done. I'm not gonna cap to you. But hey, don't trip, y'all.